Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 72 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. No new updates going on. I may go to an open mic tonight. We'll see. Today is a good day. Yesterday it was quite warm. I think today is also quite warm. I have not been outside yet. Who needs it? But no, I should actually probably go outside. But before I go outside, before I enter the world, I need to do my reading of my scripture, if you will. If my scripture was the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. By the way, Merriam or Webster, if you're watching this, post me on the Instagram. What's going on here? I follow you guys on Instagram. You guys post on your story, and people are like, oh, this is what my daughter wrote for a homework assignment that she loves the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. I'm on day 72 reading your book. Reach out to me. Post me on your story. Send me merch. I don't care. I do care. I care quite a bit. This will be a short rant, and then we'll actually get into the reading. This will not be a short rant. This will actually be the whole video. I saw that post, like, oh, my daughter, who's like in elementary school, not that beef with like an elementary school like kid or whatnot, but I'm like, if that gets on the Merriam-Webster story, I should be on there too. Me. I'm Ethan Anthony, damn it. This is actually where I stop reading. And then I'm going to switch to the Oxford Dictionary. God, I am losing it. Is any of this funny or usable? Who's to say? All I know is that I've been talking for 2 minutes. And I feel like I should probably read the dictionary now. Yeah, so let's get into it. We're starting with the word candlewick today. So let's... I'll probably sit up and read this. So let's get back into it. Candlewick. Noun. A soft cotton yarn. Also, embroidery made with this yarn, usually in tufts. Candor. Noun. Frankness, outspokenness. Candor, chiefly British variation of candor. C&W, abbreviation, country and western. Candy one, noun. One, a confection made from sugar, often with flavoring and filling. Two, which way is that going? I think it's no, it hasn't passed yet. I cannot hear, as the kids say. Yeah, it's passing. Cool. Where was I? Two, something that appeals in a light or frivolous way. Candy two, verb, to encrust in sugar, often by cooking in a syrup. Candy striper, noun, a teenage volunteer worker at a hospital. Cane one, noun, one, a slender, hollow, or pithy stem, as of a reed or bramble. Two, a tall, woody grass or reed, as sugarcane or sorghum. Three, a walking stick, also a rod for flogging. Cane two, verb, one, to beat with a cane. Two, to weave or make with cane. Caner, noun. Cane brake, noun, a thicket of cane. Canine one, noun, one, a pointed tooth between the outer incisor and the first premolar. Two, a canine mammal, as a domestic dog. Canine two, adjective, of or relating to dogs or to the family to which they belong. Canister, noun, an often cylindrical container. Canker, noun, a spreading sore that eats into tissue. Cankerous, adjective. Cankerworm, noun, either of two moths, and especially their larvae, that are pests of fruit and shade trees. Canna, noun, any of a genus of tropical herbs with large leaves and racemes of bright colored flowers. Cannabis, noun, any of the psychoactive preparations as marijuana or chemicals as THC derived from hemp. Also, hemp. Canned, adjective, prepared in standardized form for general use or wide distribution. Canned music. Cannery, noun, a factory for the canning of foods. Cannibal, noun, one that eats the flesh of its own kind. Cannibalism, noun, cannibalistic, adjective. Cannibalize, British variation of cannibalize. Cannibalize, verb, one to make usable parts from as an inoperative machine. Two, to construct or repair another machine. Two, to practice cannibalism. Cannon, noun, a large heavy gun, especially one mounted on a carriage. Cannonade, noun, a heavy fire of artillery. Cannonade, verb. Cannonball, noun, a usually round solid missile for a cannon. Cannoneer, noun, an artillery gunner. Cannot but, to be unable to do otherwise than. We cannot but wonder why. Cannula, cannula. Noun, a small tube for insertion into a body cavity or into a duct or vessel. Canny, adjective, prudent, shrewd. Cannily, adverb, canniness, noun. Canoe, noun, a light narrow boat with sharp ends and curved sides that is usually propelled by paddles. Canoe, verb, canoeist, noun. Canola, noun, a rape plant producing seeds that are low in toxic acid and yield an edible oil. Canola oil, high in monounsaturated fatty acids. Also, this oil. Canon 1, noun, one, a regulation decreed by a church council. Also, a provision of canon law. Two, an official or authoritative list as of works of literature. Three, an accepted principle. Canon 2, noun, a member of the clergy on the staff of a cathedral. Canonical, adjective, one, of, relating to, or forming a canon. Two, conforming to a general rule or acceptable procedure. Orthodox. Three, of or related to a canon of a cathedral. Canonically, adverb. Canonize, verb, one, to declare a deceased person an officially recognized saint. Two, glorify, exalt. Canonization, noun. Canon law, noun, the law governing a church. Canopy, noun, one, an overhang, cover, shelter, or shade. Two, the uppermost spreading layer of a forest. Three, a transparent cover for an airplane cockpit. Four, the fabric part of a parachute. Canopy, verb. Cant 1, verb, to give a slant to. Cant 2, noun, one, an oblique or slanting surface. Two, tilt, slant. Cant 3, verb, one, to beg in a whining manner. Two, to talk hypocritically. Cant 4, noun, one, the special idiom of a profession or trade. Jargon. Two, insincere speech, especially insincerely pious words for statements. Cant, abbreviation, canticle of canticles. Cantabile, I butchered that. I can get this one. Cantabile, adverb adjective, in a singing manner, uses a direction in music. Cantaloupe, noun, muskmelon, especially one with orange flesh and rough skin. Cantankerous, adjective, difficult to deal with, ill-natured, a cantankerous mule. Cantankerously, adverb, cantankerousness, noun. Cantata, noun, a choral composition usually sung to instrumental accompaniment. Canteen, noun, one, a flask for carrying liquids. Two, a place of recreation and entertainment for military personnel. Three, a small cafeteria or counter at which snacks are served. Canter, noun. A horse's three-beat gait resembling but smoother and slower than a gallop. Canter, verb. Canterbury bell, noun. Any of several plants related to the bluebell that are cultivated for their showy flowers. Canticle, noun. Song especially. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. Okay, sorry. I thought I skipped something. Oh shoot, what was that last word? We can talk to that. Let's do canter. I think we did canter. We'll start with get back with canter. Canter, noun. A horse's three-beat gait resembling but smoother and slower than a gallop. Canter, verb. Canterbury bell, noun. Any of several plants related to the bluebell that are cultivated for their showy flowers. Canticle, noun. Song, especially any of several liturgical songs taken from the Bible. Canticle of Canticles, noun, song of songs. Cantilever 1, noun. A projecting beam or structure supported only at one end. Also, either of a pair of such structures projecting toward each other so that when joined they form a bridge. Cantilever 2, verb. 1, to support by a cantilever, a cantilevered shelf. 2, to build as a cantilever. 3, to project as a cantilever. Cantilever. I think it's cantilever. To project as a cantilever, not a cantilever. Cantilever. Cantle, noun. The upwardly projecting rear part of a saddle. Canto, noun. One of the major divisions of a long poem. Canton, noun. A small territorial division of a country, especially one of the political divisions of Switzerland. Cantonal, adjective. Cantonment, noun. Usually temporary quarters for troops. Cantor, noun. 1, a choir leader. 2, a synagogue official who sings liturgical music and leads the congregation in prayer. Canvas, noun. 1, a strong cloth formerly much used for making tents and sails. 2, a set of sails. 3, a group of tents. 4, a piece of cloth prepared as a surface for a painting, also a painting on the surface. 5, the canvas-colored floor of a boxing or wrestling ring. Canvasback, noun. A North American wild duck with red head and gray back. Canvass 1, verb. To go through a district or 2 persons to solicit votes or orders for goods or to determine public opinion or sentiment. Canvasser, noun. Canvas 2, noun. An accurate instance of canvassing. Canyon, noun. A deep, narrow valley with high, steep sides. Cap 1, noun. 1, a covering for the head, especially with a visor and no brim. Also something resembling such a covering, especially on a tip, knob, or end, a bottle cap. 2, a container holding an explosive charge, as for a toy gun. 3, an upper limit, as on expenditures. Cap 2, verb. 1, to provide or protect with a cap. 2, to form a cap over, crown, snow-capped mountains. 3, outdo, surpass. 4, to bring to a conclusion, cap off dinner with coffee. Cap 3, abbreviation. 1, capacity. 2, capital. 3, capitalize, capitalized. CAP, abbreviation. Civil Air Patrol. Capable. The word is capable. I can say that. Capable. This is why Merriam-Webster hasn't put me on their story, because I can't say the word capable. Capable. Adjective. Having ability, capacity, or power to do something. Able, competent. Capability, noun. Capably, adverb. Capably, adverb. Capacious, adjective. Able to contain much. Capaciously, adverb. Capaciousness, noun. Capacitance, noun. The property of an electric non-conductor that permits the storage of energy. Capacitor, noun. an electronic circuit device for temporary storage of electrical energy. Capacity 1, noun, 1 legal qualifications or fitness. Capacity to stand trial. 2 the ability to contain, receive, or accommodate, seating capacity. 3 the maximum amount or number that can be contained, see metric system table, weight table. 4 ability. 5 position or character assigned or assumed. Capacity 2, adjective, equaling maximum capacity, a capacity crowd. Capapy, adverb, from head to foot, at all points. Caparison, noun, 1 an ornamental covering for a horse. 2 trappings, adornment. Caparison, verb. Cape 1, noun, 1 a point of land jutting out into water. 2 often capitalized, Cape Cod cottage. Cape 2, noun, a sleeveless garment hanging from the neck over the shoulders. Caped. Cape Cod cottage, noun, a compact rectangular dwelling of one or 1.5 stories, usually with a steep gable roof. Caper 1, noun, the greenish flower bud or young berry of a Mediterranean shrub pickled for use as a relish. Also, the shrub. Caper 2, verb, to leap about in a playful manner. Caper 3, noun, 1 a frolicsome leap. 2 a capricious escapade. 3 an illegal or questionable act. Capeskin, noun, a light flexible leather made from sheepskins. Capful, noun, as much as a cap will hold. Capillarity, noun, the action by which the surface of a liquid where it is in contact with a solid, as in a slender tube, is raised or lowered depending on the relative attraction of the molecules of the liquid for each other and for those of the solid. Capillary 1, adjective, 1 resembling a hair. 2 having a very small bore, capillary tube. 3 of or relating to capillaries or to capillarity. Capillary 2, noun, any of the tiny thin-walled blood vessels that carry blood between the smallest arteries and their corresponding veins. Capital 1, noun, the top part or piece of an architectural column. Capital 2, adjective, 1 conforming to the series A, B, C, rather than A, B, C, a capital A, B, C, rather than lowercase a, b, c. Capital letters, capital G. 2 punishable by death, a capital crime. 3 most serious, a capital error. 4 first in importance or position, chief, also being the seat of government, the capital city. 5 of or relating to capital expenditures, especially relating to or being assets that add to the long-term net worth of a corporation. 6 first rate, excellent. Capital 3, noun, 1 accumulated wealth, especially as used to produce more wealth. 2 the total face value of shares of stocks issued by a company. 3 persons holding capital. 4 advantage, gain. 5 a letter larger than the ordinary small letter and often different in form. 6 the capital city of a state, province, or country, also a city preeminent in some activity. Capital gain, noun, the increase in value of an asset as stock or real estate between the time it is bought and the time it is sold. Capital goods, noun, machinery, tools, factories, and commodities used in the production of goods. Capitalize, British variation of capitalize. Capitalism, noun, an economic system characterized by private or corporate ownership of capital goods and by prices, production, and distribution of goods that are determined mainly by competition in a free market. Capitalist 1, noun, 1 a person who has capital, especially invested in business. 2, person of great wealth, plutocrat. 3, a believer in capitalism. Capitalist. 2, adjective. 1, owning capital. 2, practicing or advocating capitalism. 3, marked by capitalism. Capitalistically, adverb. Capitalization, noun. 1, the after process of capitalizing. Wow, of capitalizing. 2, the total amount of money used as capital in a business. Capitalize, verb. 1, to write or print with initial capital or in capitals. 2, to convert into or use as capital. 3, to supply capital for. 4, to gain by turning something to advantage, profit. Capitally, adverb. Admirably. When you read so much, I'm going to use this as an excuse. I can actually say words. I can say words. Admirably. We're going to say admirable. I don't care. Excellently. Capitation, noun. A direct unit tax levied on each person. Capital, noun. The building in which a legislature holds its sessions. Capitulate, verb. 1, to surrender, especially on conditions agreed upon. 2, to cease resisting. Acquiesce. Synonyms: submit, yield, succumb, cave, defer. Capitulation, noun. Caplet, noun. A capsule-shaped medicinal tablet. Capon, noun. A castrated male chicken. Cappuccino, noun. Espresso mixed with foamy hot milk or cream and often flavored with cinnamon. That's where we're going to end on today. We're going to end on the word cappuccino. I want you all to know I can read. I promise you that. Yeah, I mean, you guys know I can read. I just mess up on maybe 1% of the words, 5% of the words, 10%, who's to say? What I will say is that thank you all for watching. This is day 72. My name is Ethan Anthony, and I will see you all tomorrow with another exciting reading. We will be beginning with the word capriccio. But until then, have a good day.